You're not lazy, you're scared. Scared of failing, scared of wasting time, scared of finding out you're not as capable as you thought. That's what's really behind your procrastination, not a lack of motivation, a fear of reality. Because deep down, you know, if you actually gave it everything and still failed, you'd have nothing left to blame. A few years ago, I met a guy named Chris. Smart, ambitious, always planning his next big move. He'd talk for hours about starting a business. He had the vision, the skills, the passion, but every time I asked, "So when are you starting?" he'd say, "Soon. I'm just not ready yet." Weeks turned into months, months into years. And guess what? He never started. He wasn't lazy. He worked hard at his 9 to 5. He just never took the leap because he was terrified of looking stupid, of failing in public, of trying his best and realizing it still wasn't enough. And that's what most people call laziness. But it's not. It's fear wearing a mask. Let's break this down. When you say, "I'm lazy," what you really mean is, "I'm avoiding something uncomfortable." That discomfort can come from fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of success, or fear of losing what's familiar. And until you face that fear, you'll keep mistaking avoidance for laziness. 1. You're not tired. You're terrified. Think about it. How come you can scroll on your phone for hours without getting tired, but 15 minutes of focused work feels exhausting? It's not physical fatigue, it's emotional resistance. Your brain isn't fighting effort, it's fighting uncertainty. It's easier to waste time than to risk doing something that might expose your weaknesses. So instead of chasing progress, you chase comfort. You call it being tired. But what you're really saying is, "I'm scared to start." 2. Fear of failure feeds procrastination. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's self-protection. Your brain delays action because taking action could lead to failure. And failure hurts your ego. So your mind comes up with excuses that sound logical. "I'll do it later. I just need more research. I'm waiting for the right time." But those aren't plans. They're fears in disguise. The right time doesn't exist. Fear doesn't disappear when you wait. It just grows quieter and stronger. The only way to kill it is by moving through it. 3. Fear of judgment keeps you small. Let's be real. You care what people think. We all do. You're afraid that if you post that video, start that business, or launch that product, people will laugh, or worse, ignore you. But here's the paradox. The more you try to avoid embarrassment, the more invisible you become. You stay safe, but you never stand out. You protect your pride, but sacrifice your potential. You're not lazy. You're protecting your image, and that's costing you everything you want. 4. Fear of success is just as dangerous. Sounds crazy, right? Why would anyone fear success? Because success brings pressure, expectations, change. You're scared of becoming someone your old life won't recognize? Scared of outgrowing people? Scared of losing the identity that's kept you comfortable? So you hold yourself back. You play small, because part of you knows that if you really went all in, you'd have to let go of who you are to become who you're meant to be. And that's terrifying. 5. Fear masquerades as planning. Ever notice how you can spend hours getting ready, making lists, redesigning logos, watching tutorials? That's not productivity, it's control. And control is fear pretending to be discipline. You're not planning to succeed, you're stalling to feel safe. The moment you actually start, you lose control. You might fail, you might look dumb, but you might also win. And that's what fear hates the most. Possibility. Because possibility means uncertainty. 6. The real enemy isn't laziness, it's avoidance. You don't need more motivation. You need to stop running from the discomfort that comes with doing real work. Here's the truth. Success feels scary. Progress feels awkward. Discipline feels uncomfortable. That's normal. The fear never fully goes away. You just stop obeying it. You stop waiting for confidence and start building it through action. So what's the fix? How do you stop letting fear run your life? Step 1. Call it out. Don't say, "I'm lazy." Say, "I'm scared." Because once you name it, you can face it. Step 2. Shrink the monster. Stop thinking you need to climb the entire mountain today. Just take the next step. Start small, move fast, fail often. Step 3. Redefine failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. It's feedback. It's data. It's growth. Every time you face fear and act anyway, you get stronger. Every time you do something you're scared of, the fear loses power. That's how discipline is built. Not through motivation, but through micro acts of courage repeated daily. You don't need another self-help book. You don't need another perfect plan. You need to stop lying to yourself about why you're stuck. You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You're scared. And that's okay. Fear means you're standing on the edge of something that matters. But here's the thing. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving with fear in your pocket and doing it anyway. You'll never feel ready. You'll just decide that your dream matters more than your doubt. So stop calling yourself lazy. You're not broken. You're just scared of the responsibility that comes with your own potential. But the moment you face that fear, not run from it, not overthink it, but face it, you unlock a version of yourself that's been waiting this whole time. And that version is unstoppable. You're not lazy, you're just afraid of the person you could become if you stopped holding back.